Hello. It's Ace Attorney time. Let's finish this freaking case. Alrighty. Time to get back into it, shall we? Oh, oops. Oh, please turn off Ace Attorney, please. There we go. Oops. I'm a good streamer, I swear. I know how things work. Except I don't. Oh, we back to the investigation. This is the... This case has been going on for so long. This is the third stream of it. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Ooh, what murder? Do you really think that Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick? Whoa, jeez. Yo! How's everyone doing? This guy, I change this guy's voice every single time I see him. I am so sorry for the inconsistency. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth, was it like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Yeah, well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Okay, dude. I'll bow. Today's trial. Larry, you really helped out the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Oh, no, I can't do a laugh. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty... edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and... who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not... me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Yeah, what? Okay. I have no clue what their interaction was. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know.
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. Who is this? Who called me? Unknown caller ID. Alright, cool. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Class trial? Yeah, what? What is... I have no clue what that is. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch... words. A kid in his class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom Oh, my lisp just came through. So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
Oh, this is so cute. I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. Guilty. It was you. Thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. I submit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not going to play with you anymore. Yeah, and no borrowing my...
Oh, gee. Okay, I give up.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. What happened?
Oh, objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs.
Oh my goodness. Is this Miles?
Oh my goodness, he was such a baby. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Oh! Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Larry!
This is always how it is, everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over.
Aww.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Aww, that's so sweet. Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So, I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. I hate that scene. After the trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was the defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Holy crap. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
Oh my gosh. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not.
You did this for Edgeworth?
In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him, and I believe in him. Well, sorry. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick! Nick!
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Hello? Hi, Lena!
Hello, Miss Peepus Room. How are you today? Welcome to Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright. I said those titles the wrong way around. Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
What do you mean? Doing okay? I'm alright. Had a doctor's appointment today, but nothing much came of that. So I'm gonna wait a while to see if my the weird lump on my eyebrow gets better or not. And if it doesn't, then I'll probably go to like a dermatologist or something to get it removed. I have this weird cyst just on my eyebrow. I'd settle for who. Yeah. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Hope it does get better. Me too. Me too. Court record. Did I lose some of the evidence? I don't know if I... Oh, I might have ditched one or two of it. So there's still all of these to use. Alright. Where do we go to? Detention center? Okay. Hello. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple,
To a fault, even.
Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Jeez. But it wasn't even just wasn't the trial itself that made him want the class trial that made him want to become a defense attorney. It was Miles changing that made him want to become one. The fact that he met and saw and knew Miles being supposedly evil and corrupt and stuff, they were like, excuse me? Anyway, yeah, why prosecute Edgeworth? Hey Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me. You want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond, the guy who is now dead.
On that day, 15 years ago. The three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen...
Words.
We all suffered oxygen deprivation.
There we go.
I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
Ah. Your villain origin story. Which quickly turned into a redemption arc. What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth!
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding. Oh. Alrighty. Where do we go now? Let's hold back on going to the lake, because that's probably where Yanni went. So let's go to Criminal Affairs Department next. Let's talk to Gumshoe, if he's here. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow.
The boat shop caretaker.
He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alrighty. Let's go back this way. Why can't we go to Grossberg Law Offices from the policeman? Oh well.
He's out again.
When does he work, anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Alrighty. So it is the lake. Just wanted to cover all of my bases before we got to where I thought the main thing would be. Hey, pal! Long time no see!
Oh, Detective Gumshoe!
Close one today, eh? Got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Doesn't look broken to me. Oh, whatever. Sorry about that. No prob, pal. Thanks to you. We now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Oh, I cannot read. Come what may, it's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing. Oh, don't freeze on me.
Oh, there we go.
Eek! No one can go into the woods today.
The woods? Where Lotta was camping?
The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alrighty. Public beach, let's go.
Huh?
The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed, too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
So we can't go to the woods, but we can go to the rental shop. Which is where Yogi might be. I hope.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Ahem. I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, okay. I forget how I did this man's voice. It's been like 2 cases. It's been 2 cases. No. 3? No, 2 cases. Which means 6, about 5 or 6 streams ago. Which means like what, 7, 8 weeks ago. Oh, 2 months. I haven't had to really use this guy's voice in 2 months, and I don't remember how I did it before. Ha ha! Hello? What may you be doing here? Oh, that's gonna be a difficult one. Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see. Do I see?
Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Ho ho, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Grossberg! If this is all connected to the DL6 incident, which it absolutely is, I don't know why I said if, it just is, then was Grossberg a part of the DL6 incident? Because if so, that would make a lot of sense. Alright. Let's go to the shack, see if the old guy's here.
Nobody's home.
Hello! Hello! What?
Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello! Hello! What?
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello! Hello! What? I have to keep doing this. I'm gonna examine Polly again.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick?
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Let's check to see if he has. Ah! What? Why are you shocked? What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special next week. Oh. See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Okay. I'm getting another phone call. Who wants me? People want me for some reason. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right. Don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Because you are. Alright. Let's move. Let's go back. Move. Go back. Move. Go back. Move. He said we could go back to him. So, talk. Okay, that doesn't have anything. So let's go back to Grossberg. See if he's back. Huh. Where do we go? Go back this way. Nope. What are we missing here? Yes, my poetry has that effect on people? No waterfall. Alright, that's nothing else. I'm just gonna examine things for now, see what I can find. No clues here. Oh. So that's everything over this way, and we can't go over this way for some reason. Move. Let's do some examining here. Might as well just repeat some shit. There's a forest here. Oh! Nick, the forest! There's someone in there! Hello? You're right, there's a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Oh. I thought that might wield more results than it did. Boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at that dock. I didn't finish examining here. Stuff here. Right, I guess the whole past the Russian thing was a lie. Where do we go next then? I can't think of where to go. Criminal Affairs Detention Center. Maybe that's just something I can ask him about. I can't. Do I have to present something to him? Photograph of the scene of the murder. Does this do something?
Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that.
You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories.
What is it?
Nothing.
Huh?
Okay. Can't do that. Weird. I don't know what to do here. Me on the Deal 6 incident? It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow? Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
That's all we've got. Alright. What about this? I don't know what to not Maybe how about this? How about this? Attorney's badge. No. Alright. What do I present to you? Do I present this to you? He seems too happy to care about anything I show him. Yep, and he's limp wristing at that, so can't do anything. Said to throw out some of the files, so maybe I should do that. Okay, then let's not. Charlie. Oh, that's cute. If there's nothing... What am I meant to do here? Like, just what am I meant to do? There's literally nothing to do. Examine some things over here, maybe? Books. Okay. A desk. The painting that's gone of the fisherman. Plant. Oh, alright. So basically this guy's just rich and there's nothing to investigate. What am I missing here? Criminal Affairs Department. I don't know. The world ended yesterday? What? Must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. What? Any theories, gang? I'm about to use Google. I can't do it. I don't know. Let's see what this is. Okay. Right. Nope, I spelled right wrong. Ace. Attorney. Walkthrough. Oh, I hate having to do this. Alright. Turnabout goodbyes. Day 3 investigation. Okay. So apparently I did miss something. Alright. Let's find it then. They said go to the shop, go to the caretaker's shack. Apparently I didn't do this. No, I didn't mean to move. Examine. No! Examine. Whew. I haven't I examined the TV, but I didn't examine this. Okay, let's see.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw, but hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. What the fuck? Hello? Edgeworth!
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Alright. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Pulling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. Suspicious. What did you do to my emote? What did you do to... You put it in a basket? That's pretty cute. I like that. I like my emote in a basket. It's a strawberry basket. Oh, that's adorable.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and caught out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Crap! So this guy got a letter. It was either his letter or someone gave it to him. About basically doing what we figured out what he was gonna do, and he had it all in writing anyway of how to do it. So someone wanted to do this, and it was for the caretaker, so it's almost certain that the caretaker did this. But what the fuck? I don't know what this means. I didn't know what evidence I expected to get from this. I knew that, like, the caretaker had done something, and maybe it was, like, a revenge thing based on the murder, but, like, this is not how I expected this to go. Where do we go now? Let's go back to the public beach. Go back to the entrance. Go back to the detentions? Oh, yes! Present this to Miles. We need to do that. Edgeworth, see this letter? Oh! Me going in that exact way just sent a whole weird vibration through my mouth and made my lips tickle. That was a very weird feeling. Yeah. This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me?
Who was that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it.
Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond?
It also says, this is your last chance.
Last chance.
Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident.
Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is? He's gonna be Yanni Yogi, isn't he? Isn't he? Oh, I think he is. This is my bet.
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Oh! I was smack bang on the money! Yes, sir! Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
Let's talk about Yogi. Let's keep talking.
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago.
Oh, here it comes. Yep, this is the earthquake.
The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled.
Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen.
That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent.
Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days.
Oh, please tell me.
I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
Please tell me.
You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all.
You think? You could have just done this from the start, and maybe we could have gotten to the bottom of this quicker, but this guy was just like, gonna zip my lips? Finally, we're getting somewhere with this guy. I think Yanni... Oh... I'm trying to figure out my theory. I do think Yanni did it, and the caretaker is Yanni. And I think the caretaker does have temporary bouts of insanity. Maybe coming from earthquakes? Like an earthquake sets him off the same way that Edgeworth sets him off? I'm just spouting dumb as hell theories here. So, I think Yanni did kill him to preserve oxygen, because that's what the father was saying. Don't shout. That'll just use up oxygen. Just breathe. Preserve oxygen. So, like, in this nightmare, it's because Edgeworth has lost his memory that he now has this bad nightmare that he's actually killed his dad, because I think this is the nightmare. I think the nightmare is that he's killed his father.
For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing, in the dark.
Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe! You're using up my air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What? What are you? Stop breathing my air! No, Father! He's attacking Father!
Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol.
Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! Wow! Oh, okay. I didn't click anything, it just disappeared.
And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean...
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
Oh, there is, Nick! There is someone who knows about DL6. It's Grossberg. We talked to Grossberg again. Alright.
I don't think Edgeworth did it. I think the nightmare screwed up, but I don't think Edgeworth shot the gun to kill his father. Like, if the oxygen deprivation and stuff caused temporary insanity in Yanni and, like, made him go insane, and that was the grounds of him being declared innocent, then surely Edgeworth could have a similar thing? Like, if it affected the caretaker that much, then it must have also, then it could have also affected Edgeworth with the same amount. He said that's the idea that it's a dream has been the only thing keeping him sane for ages. Look, I don't know. These are my theories. Let's go. Mr. Grossberg!
Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not!
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream. Only a dream! Also, the reason why I don't think Edgeworth did it is because...
Sorry, yawn.
is because Mia and Maya's mother was prosecuting Yanni. She was helping to get Yanni on the case. To get him declared guilty. And I haven't seen these spirit medium people be wrong yet before. I haven't seen them be wrong once. So, like, their mother would have... If it was Edgeworth, the mother would have said it was Edgeworth. They would not have said it was Yanni.
I don't know. I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder.
But maybe the insanity made him convince himself he was innocent. Maybe the same way that Edgeworth thinks he's convincing himself to be innocent because of insanity stuff, because he'd go insane if he wasn't. Maybe this guy is also trying to convince himself to be innocent. Maybe what Edgeworth thinks he's doing is what Yanni is actually doing.
This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
Oh, okay. So maybe it was just that could have been an accident then.
Oh, this is so confusing. I don't... Okay.
It makes more sense if he did something like that. If he threw the gun, or just didn't shoot it and it shot on accident. I'd believe that. So maybe what they're saying is the truth. But either way, Yanni killed Hammond. And, like, there's no statute of limitations on that just yet. Like, they still got 15 years to solve this case, and we're gonna solve it in less than 15 years. We can't do another 15 years on this. I can't get old. I can't go grey.
No! I don't believe it!
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. I can't read. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
That's so fucked. But with the statute of limitations so... But... that makes no sense. If he wanted to get it in the statute of limitations, wouldn't framing Miles for the murder of Hammond be enough? Because there would be no statutations on that murder. As I said, it would go for another 15 years. It's a brand new murder. It's not the DL6 incident. It's 15 years after that. I don't understand what the statute of limitations has to do with this. I don't get why it would have to be important. Because he's framing Miles for the murder of Hammond. He's not framing Miles. He's not trying to convince everyone that Miles murdered his father. Unless he is, which it's not working. What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see. What if Von Karma's doing this? What if this is Von Karma? If Von Karma was the one... Wait, but if Von... No, Von Karma wasn't the prosecutor on the DL6 incident. Was he? No, because if he has a perfect record, he wouldn't have been the prosecutor. And, oh no, Gregory Edgeworth was the victim. So... Maybe Gregory Edgeworth got killed. It can't be by Von Karma. There were only 3 people in that elevator. Von Karma could not have done it. So it was either Miles or Yanni. But now, because Von Karma is... Von Karma has something against Miles. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm so close to connecting dots, but my brain just cannot work right now. Despite all this stuff I'm trying to do. So, now... So he's tying up loose ends or something. Von Karma... Yanni is the caretaker. Almost 100%. Almost 100%. So he... And because he's insane and has lost his memory and stuff like that, I feel like maybe... If Von Karma will do stuff, like forge evidence and stuff like that, maybe he'd control the murder case to begin with. By causing the murder himself. And reminding the caretaker of what happened to him. So I think, even if Yanni did it, maybe the letter was just from him, a memory, or just like him writing a letter in one of his more sane moments to try and remember him in his more insane moments to kill. Or Von Karma is telling him to do this. Alright. It takes a long time for me to get my thoughts out.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fay.
Misty, that's her name.
I am Gregory Edgeworth.
I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. See, it wouldn't... She wouldn't have... The spirit of him would not have said it was Yanni unless it was actually Yanni. He would not have lied. Unless he was protecting his son, which, that could also be extremely probable. Because he wants to protect his son. Oh, jeez, there's so much going on over here. Oh, goodness. Alright.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost.
Yep, okay.
Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? That would do it. But his son was like 8 at the time. Like, are they really gonna charge an 8-year-old for murder during a life or death situation that he didn't even, like, do the crime on purpose? It was an accident? Like, would they really do that to an 8-year-old kid who was traumatized by an earthquake and then his father's death? Like, even if he was protecting him, why? I don't know. I get why he did. He wanted to protect his son, but also at the same time, would the son have really gotten in trouble? Would Miles really have gotten anything from that?
It's only a possibility, mind you.
It is. It's their possibility, and it is definitely possible. But I think Yanni. But I still think Yanni did it.
But a possibility nonetheless.
Yeah. Let's present this.
Oh ho, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Makes sense.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait!
What is it?
This letter! I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago.
Oh, here we go! It's Von Karma's! 90% sure it's Von Karma's. 10%. However, 10% says it could be Misty Faye. I don't want it to be Misty Faye, and that's why I'm saying it's not Misty Faye. That's why I'm saying 90% chance. It is not Misty Faye. It is Von Karma. It's Von Karma. It has to be. It has to be Von Karma.
Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Manfred Von Karma. Yes! Thank you for giving me the option. Choosing that one. Could it be Manfred Von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma? Von Karma? Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it!
Booyah! I did it!
I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Exactly. Exactly.
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. We'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no! But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Oh. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event from the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe! You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
No, it's not! Accidental murder is not murder. It's manslaughter, right? Am I stupid? Have I not watched enough? Like, law? Have I not watched enough law dramas? It is manslaughter. Yeah. Murder is premeditated. First degree murder is premeditated. Second degree murder is not premeditated, but either way, it's intentional. Murder is intentional. Miles did not intend for his father to die. not accidental murder. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, Grossberg. I know that! No, you shouldn't know that, because it's not true. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. This is getting gay. Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright. I get the ship. I absolutely get it, you know? I can't deny it now.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials. Alright. Where do we go now? Detention center? No, we don't. Where do we go? To go to the criminal affairs department? Yep, alright. I thought this might be where we go. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway.
Von Karma's in there!
You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes. He just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry!
Oh. Gotta get ready my Von Karma voice.
Lena, I'm not sure you've heard my Von Karma voice before. It is a, it's something. It's absolutely something. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. Your mom, great. The best comeback of all time. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma isn't here? Oh, I was preparing to do my voice. That sucks. Looks like there are files inside this glass case. Can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. There must be important files in there. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says Unsolved Cases. Evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick! The file for DL6. It's completely empty. What? Okay.
What are you doing in here?
Eek! Von Karma!
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
Why does he look so fucking weird? Why does he look so weird? I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. This guy isn't Von Karma. Well, there's some Von Karma stuff going on. Alright. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. What I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival?
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
Right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Do we present the letter to him? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
Ah! So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick, what is that thing?
A stun gun for self-defense. Usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000?
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter.
No!
No!
Whoa, what are you—
Nick, run! Ah! No! Did Maya just get electrocuted?
Sorry, that was probably a horrible noise on the mic.
Did Maya just get Maya!
out of my way?
Wah! Oh, jeez. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes! She's gonna see Mia, isn't she? Maya!
The letter! Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya, no! Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident. Evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. We don't have much of the evidence and we don't have the letter, but we do have a bullet. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued. Alright. Alright. We ready? We ready to finalize? Finalize? We ready to go in and do this trial? I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. This is a really, really interesting case. Let's see how it ends. I'm still not sure whether Miles did it or not. But either way, Von Karma orchestrated it. Orchestrated the death of Hammond. I nearly said Richard Hammond. Like, the guy from Wipeout, England, and Top Gear. Top Gear? I kept wanting to say Total Drama Island. Yes, Richard Hammond, the host of Total Drama Island. Oh, that's an image I'm not gonna get out of my head ever. Let's go, trial time. This is it, Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Wow! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick! Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry! I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge? Right, good idea. Oh, she's so cute. I love Maya so much. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Woo yeah, pal! Oh, it was him. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe! Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Let's see if we can. Alright, this is where the real fun begins. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day in our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Fuck. Get your tongue in order, me! Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop taker... Caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Oh, disgusting spit bubble. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Is he gonna wake up? I forget how I did this guy's voice too. Oh well. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Okay. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. I'd call what you did running away, and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony, and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, I kind of got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. The judge is so stupid, but I love him. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad we've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes. Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor.
Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. Gregory Edgeworth Robert Hammond, Yanni. Why would it be either of them? It's Yanni. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar.
Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident. He figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
Excuse me? What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No!
It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? Well, what is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Oh! This is brilliant! Let's question the parrot, baby!
Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You are the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Yes, I am doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. We are talking to the damn parrot. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Bring in the parrot.
Hello! Oh, she's so pretty!
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Ahem. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Witness testimony. Hello! Hello! Ah!
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. True. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right.
What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? We cross-examine this fucking bird. Hello? Hello?
Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say? What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1128? 1128? My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright? You aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker? You know, actually it does. Actually it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Wait. .22 caliber. Alright, that's not it. I think 1228 was the day of the DL6 incident. Today is the last day of anything about the DL6 incident being real, which means it would have to happen 15 years ago. Exactly. So, yeah, it's the DL6 incident. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to the safe number? Case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. Woo! I got it right. I got it right. I'm a genius. That girl's a genius. The date of the incident? December 28? Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 0001 because I'm number one. Well, thanks for giving me your ATM card number. I'm absolutely going to drain all of your funds, Mr. Von Karma. Thank you so much for your time. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. You would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more, if we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what? Very well, witness, you may continue. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yoki.
Hello? Hello? Ah! Should I ask her another question?
Okay. Right, what do I say?
What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly! Polly! What's your name?
Polly! Polly! Ah! Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Fuck. No, it doesn't. Well, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that, no. Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. Very well, witness. Continue with your testimony. Alright. What do I say? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago...
Polly! Polly! Have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6! Oh, we should have done this from the start. Oh well. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly? Have we forgotten something? Hello? Hello?
Oh no.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything?
We have to present something.
No, we have to go forward with the other one. We have to go forward with the name thing again. Apparently, the name has... What's your name? It has to do with some... Her name has to do with something. I didn't think it did, but it must.
Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... What if the proof is just her? Mr. Wright, I had hoped you would have learned this by now. Making random guesses here is a waste of court time. Uh-oh, wrong again. That is all. Witness, continue your testimony. That has to be it. What does Polly's name have to do with anything? Let me get through this. I'm Googling it again because I'm an idiot.
Right, what do I say?
What's your name? I hate Googling this stuff, but it works. I hate Googling things, but I mean, I can't do anything other. Of course. Alright. Is the DL6 case file again, apparently. The DL6 case file?
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Holly Jenkins. Holly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my goddaughter's fiancé?
Granddaughter, not goddaughter, I don't know. She's only
7 years old.
Goodness. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. witness. Tell us your name.
Wait, this witness he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Oh, whoa, he's up!
I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick? He looks totally different! This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! Order! Yanni Yogi, so was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth?
What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Oh, hell yeah, we did it!
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor.
I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah, boy!
Fuck. Yeah, boy! That is all. This court is adjourned.
We did it!
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma.
Wait, but that means...
No.
Edgeworth?
No.
No, Edgeworth, are you confessing to accidentally killing your father? Because I think that is very, very highly irresponsible. Also, there's still an end to tie up. Like, Yogi did it, but they don't know that Karma told him to. They didn't know that Von Karma told him to! Oh, I hope this solves this bit.
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's going to say he's guilty! He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident! He's going to tell them he killed his own dad! Uh-oh, what do I do? I want to raise an objection, but I feel like I need to leave it to him. No, I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere.
Exactly. I feel like it's wrong for me to interfere in this. If this is his decision, then this is his decision. If he wants me to defend him for this, then I will also do that. But if he doesn't want that, then I'm not gonna do it. Because if this truly feels like it's gonna bring him closure for the trauma he got of accidentally killing his own father, then that is the closure he needs and the closure he deserves. And I'm going to let him have it!
Duh. Nick, are you sure? There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. Oh, but I feel...
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. Nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Oh, Edgeworth, no!
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. Crime for which the statute of limitations ends today. Oops, I clicked that too early. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. But it's obvious. We hold a trial, right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
Oh, alright, we're gonna do another trial, shall we?
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
Mamma mia, here I go again. My, prove Miles Edgeworth innocent.
That was done so badly. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted to his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. Statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. What detail? Please, please.
Here we go.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue.
Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
Alright. Let's see if pressing points us out to the detail, because I have no clue what the detail is right now. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alrighty, here we go! What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
The exact case! Oh, Von Karma did this. Von Karma is behind all of this. He's literally behind all of it. Literally all of it. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Mr. Von Karma's evidence. I can't believe an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator?
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. Then as time passed and no one came to help.
What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. Then...
What was it?
A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. Safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick. I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, you've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. It was a terrible scream, I remember it.
It's something about the scream. He hasn't said whose it was. Also, I think I found the problem here. I think I found it. Wasn't the gun involved in the DL6 incident? Hadn't it had 2 shots fired? Wasn't it just like this case? The case we just did? Where 2 shots were fired? So if there were 2 shots fired, why in his nightmare does Miles only hear 1 gunshot? And apparently that gunshot killed him. Where did the other gunshot go? Where did it happen? What did it do? Is that the one that hit it? Did the other gunshot not hit him? Maybe he did it and thought he died and there was a scream because, I mean, freaking, there was a gunshot. Like, what the hell? And then, who found their bodies in the elevator? Because if Von Karma found their bodies in the elevator, saw that Miles wasn't dead, not Miles, Gregory, saw that the dad Edgeworth wasn't dead and killed him. That's what I got. Anyway, let's press. Let's see where that goes. Let's see where my theory goes. To this day?
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence, but I don't know what it means. I'd better find out, and quick. There was a single gunshot, then a scream. Oh, I didn't mean to press! No, back. Present. Oh, I could have just checked this! Oh, I'm an idiot. No clues were found on the scene. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Okay, back. We'll use this to prove it. Let's no, back! Present. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Badoom, here it is!
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream, then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
Well, yeah, if it's right and you're wrong, bitch.
I don't accept this evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
The victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles looks so fucking weird there. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Here we go, baby. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. Might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
I see.
You do have a point. Mr. Wright, the murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case?
Yes.
Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. I'm going to show the second bullet.
What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? I think it's this bullet. It still bears clear ballistic markings. I think it's going to say something that proves it was shot second. I don't know how it would do that, but I'm going to use it. Mr. Wright, please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time you show us ridiculous evidence, I feel, well, mocked. I don't really mean anything by it, Your Honor. Not meaning any harm, and not doing any harm to different things. Try again, Mr. Wright. That's not the right thing? What's the evidence? Photograph of the scene of the murder. Wait! Look at this! There was a gunshot through the window. There was a gunshot through the window! Yes! Present! Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph! This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I didn't realize the judge was talking. I can see that the victim is lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. Here! As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Here we go! Order, order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary? That's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth.
No, because you're infamous for, covering up some fucking evidence. So I think you were the one that covered up it. Maybe you took the bullet.
It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
What? Something else made a bullet hole in the door, other than the bullet. A bullet didn't make a bullet hole. This just in. Bullets don't make bullet holes. The people holding the guns make the bullet holes. Order? I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. Bullet hole galaxy brain. Exactly. Exactly, Lena. Exactly, Peeper's room. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found on the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? I thought Von Karma was a sexy lady. Who is this dude? You've just been lurking this entire time, hearing me do Von Karma's voice and thinking it was a hot lady? No. Ugly, ugly, disgusting man. Ugly, disgusting, stinky, feet smell, posh, rich, arrogant. I can't think of any more descriptives. Bitch. He's a bitch. No, like there's this woman that I thought was one. Oh! I have no clue who that might be. There's a... I'm not sure you've seen her, but Oh, I nearly called you Liv. Oh my gosh. The L names. Look up Mia Fey. Miafey. She's fancy and turns her back to the camera when she talks. Oh, that might not be her then. I think you could mean Mia Fey, but I'm not sure. This is the first Ace Attorney game, so I haven't met all of the characters yet. There are still 2 other games in this trilogy, and then there's like 3 or 4 other games after this that I have to do. So it's probably someone, and then if Von Karma's the big bad of this one, then I'm sure there's big bads of all of them. But no, Von Karma is evil, stinky, ugly, arrogant, rich, posh bitch, basically.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention?
Yes, I did.
Is she gonna turn into Mia? Oh, please turn into Mia.
Oh no, he's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? It's gonna be Maya. It's gonna be Mia or Maya.
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank and I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright? I have an objection.
Your Honor, I object.
I was right. There is a sexy lady named Von Karma. Oh, Franziska! Can't say I've heard of her. She must be in a future game. She must be related to him somehow. Maybe his wife or his daughter or something. That could very well be what happened here. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Nick, I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. It must exist. The second bullet.
There she is!
What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist?
Mia's coming back!
But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one. I'm not. It's Von Karma.
But whatever. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet?
The murderer had to find it. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
What possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them was the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof.
Proof?
It was a special bullet, so they took it with them.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. Ugh. Another one? The murderer didn't need it. You can track bullets from numbers on the side. Apparently you can, but apparently that's not what they're thinking about in this case, so I have to say the murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for the stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it.
Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance... For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot? And they left with the second bullet still inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean
the murderer came from outside, yes. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
Me too, Judge.
I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Crazy! She said think crazy. Mia said think crazy and Maya's thinking crazy. Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that.
He took a vacation to heal from the bullet wound and show no one he got a bullet wound.
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting.
I knew it! Also, removing a bullet until you can sterilize and stop the bleeding is a bad idea, so that absolutely would have left the scene before removing the bullet. Oh, that's very true, Peepus Room. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean... it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Ooh, should I say it now or save it for a better time? Now? Okay. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
V what? Von Karma!
Yes!
Von Karma? Everyone's stunned into silence. You You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove I was shot?
My insane brain is saying the bullet is still in him. My insane brain is also saying that. But my even insaner brain, I'm already ruling this out because it sounds crazy. What if he got shot in the shoulder, took the bullet out, and then used that shot to kill Gregory Edgeworth? Maybe took a different bullet out to make it look like it would have to be a super soldier. Yeah, I know. That would be so cool if it was. I can't prove it. I don't know how to prove it. I have to say it's impossible to prove, right? It would be impossible to find the doctor who operated on Von Karma now, even if Von Karma did undergo surgery.
It seems you have finally come to your senses. You've realized the truth. You can't prove something that didn't happen.
Nick,
The court record. There must be something. The court record?
what could be in there? God, there's no time. I'd better think on it as I go. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. Actually, I do have the time. What's the court record? What's the court record? Where is it?
DL6 bullet.
Why not just ask him to show the scar? I would do that. Defense attorney trapped in one bullet found in the... No. Alright. That court record doesn't work. The DL6 court... Okay. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... metal detector. If we put a metal detector on Von Karma, it would show the... Yes, baby! Present! Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out.
We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. He's sweating!
I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Oh my goodness. I'm slapping my knee so hard, I'm stimming up, the autism's coming out of me now.
Order! Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension on this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you would submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Oh my goodness, here we go. Beep, beep, beep! It reacted! Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? You! It was you!
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent.
Huh?
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
Aw, jeez. Come on, dude.
But Mr. Von Karma,
Can you prove that?
prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday, but we do have some of it. We have a bullet.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close, 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. The bullet that Maya took! It has to be this.
That's... a bullet? Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Here we go! Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? What the hell is happening? What the? How are they gonna remove the bullet? I don't know, but they are. That scream. Von Karma just screamed the way Miles heard it. It's Miles' scream. Not Miles' scream. I meant the scream that Miles' scream is in the scream. Oh, whatever. I've heard that scream before.
Wait, I know! Help, I can't breathe!
Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier!
Stop breathing my hair! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my hair!
Get away! Get away from my father!
Bang! Ah!
It was Von Karma's scream!
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed!
Mr. Von Karma? Edgeworth! Only you would defy me!
So, it was you?
Oh, jeez! You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade.
He's just bashing his head against the wall.
I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death!
Calm down, dude. You're gonna get... I was about to say a hernia. That's not the word. Concussion.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you did make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized.
Actually, why am I making these voices? I don't think these are the voices. Jesus, dude, he could have salvaged that, I think. He probably could have. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. That's what he's saying. Okay.
Edgeworth.
It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? Oh, this is him. Oh my goodness. With none of the titles on, I'm getting all of this stuff. Von Karma legendary level freakout? Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It took hours for me to regain my composure.
You should have seen my other videos. Some of the other people who got taken had freakouts. Did you see the girl that, I accidentally made extreme hentai noises of? Because, you would have liked that freakout, I think.
Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise.
I did not. See, you should have been here for my other streams, Peepus Room. It's alright. I have all the VODs downloaded, and I am planning to make YouTube videos out of those VODs. I have to get, like, the editing done and stuff, but I am gonna get this stuff done. I'm stupid. That's okay. That's alright.
I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes.
Oh, alright. Okay, bless me, sorry.
I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation.
Sorry, that shouldn't be funny, but me sneezing in the middle of this.
Oh, I might again. Alright. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
Oh, fuck me.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him.
So that's why he thought it was. That's why he thought it might have been Miles, because he didn't know. So Misty Faye's... Are we gonna ever meet Misty Faye? I think it would be really nice if... I know there's a final case after this, and I hope we see Misty Faye in this case.
Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tsk, tsk, tsk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge.
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now! End it!
Very well.
It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! Woo! Confetti falls from the sky, as it does in a normal court of law. Confetti always falls from the sky. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Kammel looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try thank you.
I see. Thank you, Wright.
You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see.
Woo! I can't do that in his voice. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it in his voice.
I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all. Lotta! Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth. Congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
Oh my goodness, he's such an idiot. I love him. I actually love him. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness of the first day trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Aw, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Oh my goodness, I can't read. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Kiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts. You came along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Larry was the one who stole it!
Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either.
$38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38!
No.
No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? The but that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw the money laying there, and the rest is history.
I was never good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Grr. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Wow. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I'd known, I'd have become a prosecutor.
Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth, want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all! Line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time! Let's go! And after that, dinner's on me! Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. No, not Maya! Goodbye? What time is it? Gah, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. Yes, get her ass. Get her ass back home.
I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick! Maya!
So, you're leaving?
Yeah, it's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. This one. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself, you're hopeless. Oh, I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Oh, she's so cute. Thanks, Nick. Oh, she's so sweet. I love her. She's my favorite character in the series. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur? Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Wait. I thought there was another case after this. Oh. Hey, pal! Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! There is? I thought so! Hello, Bra Moonchamp. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? But why is the credits happening now? Is it a secret fifth case? It's like an epilogue case or something. Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah. It's just separate from the first four because it was released after the first four were? Oh, okay, so it was like a DLC to the original game. Kind of. Oh. I don't remember how this voice goes. I don't remember his voice. I'm just gonna let him talk. Taught him everything he knows. Sure he's grateful. No. Okay. Don't remember this guy's voice either. Oh, he's taken over management. Please stop by. Sure, I will. It was a lovely hotel.
Ahem! Oh, it's you. Phoenix, right? Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? Wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Yeah, it was exclusive to the DS. Lamau old school DLC. Oh, that's so cool. Like old school DLC stuff. That's so weird. Oh, this fucker. I'm not gonna do a voice that hurts me. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix? Oh, jeez. Cool. I totally read everything she said just then. Good idea, buddy. Sad you couldn't. I thought the lady I accidentally did the hentai voice for would be in here, but she's not. Old Bag is actually the worst character in all the games. Seriously? Does she go into new games? Oh, I love Penny. Wait. Penny and Maya are friends? Oh, I shipped them when they first met. Oh, I'm gonna ship them now. They're gay. They're gay. They're very gay. That's my take on the matter. Oh, the kid. Is Old Bag in the other games? Is what I was going to ask. Did I ask it? I don't remember if I did.
Kind of shocked for a boy of my tender age. Ugh.
If I picture I talk of everyone, well, just behind them there's a ghost. Oh my goodness, for real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
I'm sure you are, lady.
Oh, that's so cute. Mia! Mia's the ghost! Oh my goodness. And your eyes are still beautiful.
Eyes, yes. Even though they're closed, yes.
Oh. A brand new episode has been added. Oh shit, I didn't mean to save your progress up to this point. Yes, please? Alright, back. Is it gonna take me straight into the case? Okay, let's see the beginning of this case, and then we'll end the stream there. It's been nearly the entire 3 hours of my streaming. This was such a long case. It took 3 streams to finish it. Oh, jeez. Oh, no wonder this is different. It's got an animation and everything. 2? What is this? The police office? Who is that? I hope Misty Faye gets revealed in a case somewhere. Because they just said she disappeared. It's been 2 months since Maida left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Alright. Alright. Title screen. Yes. That was intense. Just, that's so good. Oh my goodness. I love this game so much. There's so many twists and turns, and I'm so, oh. It's so good. I can't wait to play the final one, but I will play the final one next week. That'll be next Monday, and probably over a few more streams, because if it's as long as this one, it's gonna take like 3 streams to finish. Ugh. Bit annoying, but you know, whatever. If it's long, that just means it's good. But, thank you everyone for coming to the stream and seeing the fantastic end of this case, because it took a long time to get here. I did have a couple of weeks in between a couple of the streams, I think. So I was maybe like it took maybe 3 streams to do this, but I think it took 4 weeks because I had a break in the middle. But thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Peepus, thank you Bra Moonchamp, and I am going now to watch the newest episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier with my girlfriend. Because we haven't seen that yet. But thank you so much. On Thursday, I will stream again. I don't know what it'll be. It might be Genshin like usual, or I might do a group game. It depends what all my friends might be into. I'd love to do a group game with some friends. But I could also do Stardew, something like that. But, you know, whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it on Thursday. And then, obviously, next Monday, I will do the next case. Those are my 2 stream days. So I might bump it up, but for now, I like it being at 2. And, not to mention, once I get to 100 followers, I might do a special stream of some kind. I don't know what game it would be, but I would like to do a special stream. And we'll also open my Discord server. And we're 8 followers away from that. So that'll be fun. But, thank you everybody for coming to the stream, and I hope to see you there next week. This isn't the only Ace Attorney game I have, by the way. I have the entire first trilogy. The entire first trilogy is in its own, like, compact little group on Steam. So I do have all 3. So after this one, after finishing this game, I am going to go to the next one and the one after that. Okay. Alrighty. I think that's enough blabbering on. Thank you very much, again. And I will see you on Thursday maybe, or Monday maybe, hopefully. But if you don't, that's okay. You can watch the VOD back. Or not. I don't mind that either. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye, peepers!